Hi, so basically, this is the part 4 of the Zerodha Excel add-in, wherein we are trying to connect Zerodha's API and WebSocket to an Excel to make it real time. And in this part, we will try to incorporate um, order details, portfolios, and other, I would say, JSON data that we get from the WebSockets. So in the last 3 parts, if I can show you, we did, let me go to the, okay, so we did our add-in, and we had this live data flash wherein whenever the data or the price changes, it automatically tells you, okay, what changed or what not changed. So this keeps on changing automatically. And suppose this is for Tata Power, I can say, okay, this, I have 10 stocks or like 8 stocks, and I do this, so this will work fine. Similarly, what we can do is we can do subscribe, and you can see it's this, and we see this, and we can say average trading price, which is this. So it will connect to the Zerodha WebSocket. So you will see that Tata Power has been ATP has been selected, and this is the ATP price. So this is how we can show live prices of Zerodha on our Excel. So this will keeps on changing. Now the next segment is to incorporate orders, management of order, and the portfolio in this add-in, so that we can show how much is your fund availability, how much portfolio you have, and if you want to put any orders. Orders is little bit tricky when it's come to kite documentation. But let's see how much we can do on that part. Okay, sorry. Okay, so first we have the user info data. I will use it for to show the username, the exchanges that this person can do. It has avatar URL also. This I don't need. Okay, let's go to and chat, and here we are storing this data. So we have email, we have username, and okay. I think this can be changed to an actual information about the user, because this doesn't make sense. Anyhow, the Excel add-in information will come on the top as a title. So I will change this to the profile information. Okay, so let's go here. This is not required. The add-in. This is the header. Okay, this. Okay, let's go to app. Say Zerodha kite. Okay, so here we can change this. Okay, let's go to state. Zerodha state. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Set user ID, access token. So it has this title and everything. This is not required. Where's the home tab? Let me search the base URL. So here we are doing the Zerodha user thing. Okay, so we'll save the profile information that we get. The user response on success variables dot API key. Okay, let me do console and let's say variables, and let's go to Excel again and let me reload this minute. Let me reload the dev server also. Inspect element. API keys saved. Okay, this is not the one. Onboarding. Yeah, okay, so this is the one. And the response is okay. The user info received. So user info received. So this has the user info, it has the profile. Okay, now let's go to return data. Okay, it's fetching, it's fetching. User info and so this is a user and this. Okay, so this is user. So let's change this Zerodha guide. Zerodha user ID. Welcome to Zerodha. This is fine. If there is no user ID, if this loading user, if there's a user error, has keys and your API credentials. Okay, has keys. Doesn't have a valid. This is not required. Okay, and find API key. Okay, this is I need to starting user error. Okay, this is entirely on booting. Okay, it's user. Okay, so I want to show the profile info like name and user ID with available exchanges in the header of the add-in from the profile got from the user object. The reference of the profile object is so when the user is logged in, we show the header with user info and not the static, which is Zerodha guide Excel. So it will do the changes for me for the profile. Once that is done, we can see the user info from the Zerodha here. And once that is done, we can do the orders related WebSocket then. Okay, are these even changing? Let me try this. Okay, this is changing. I need to also change the search a little because I think I will segregate futures, options, and stocks here. So it is data. Data is coming here, but it will also show you futures. So I think somewhere I will try to segregate this. Okay, this is fine. Okay, so this is done. Let me reload this. Yeah, so we got Mohit Garg exchanges and this looks fine. Now, okay, what's next? Now I need to show the portfolio information. So what I will do is I will create another tab and switch this home to subscriptions. Okay. So it's tab list, home, and I will put one more here. It should call subscribe, and you can just put there as this, and this is home tab, and copy this subscribe tab, and then we go in here, we change this to subscribe tab. So now, which is this, we say subscribe tab, and this, and home, I can clear the home for now. So I clear the home tab. Okay, cool. And let me do this entire thing for now. So I don't need text data or subscriptions also here. Okay, now let's go back. Let me reload this. Okay, so we need to fix this. Make the tabs minimal and compact to fit them in them within the available width. So let's wait for this. Okay. Let me rerun this. Okay, 1 second. Let me restart this server. Yeah, okay, I think this is fine. I will make this better later. And let's do the portfolio part here for the Zerodha. So let's go here to, okay, this information is fine. This user profile is also fine. Yeah, funds and margins I want to show. This I want to show the margins, cash and margin information for the user for equity and commodities. Commodities segments. Okay, this I can give to the. I will give this to funds. Add the funds and margin section in the home tab, which is of the following documentation. Okay, so this is happening, and let me check logs. Okay, this is also working for, yeah, so this is also flashing. So basically whenever there will be a change, it will flash, but I don't see this change happening here. Let me restart this. Okay, let me change this. Let me restart this entirely. but here let me increase. So this is subscribe, Zerodha subscribe, so Reliance, BSC. Okay, okay, this I need to wait. Okay, so let's see. Dev server. Okay, this is fine. This unable to load. Okay, that's fine. So this is connecting. So 140, 146.55. Yeah, so this is working fine now. So this will flash. Yeah, so this is working fine. I need to, let's try this here also. Okay, yeah, so this is working fine. I go to subscribe, it's a Reliance BSC and Geophone BSC, which these sell. Okay, so this is working fine. I need to check funds and margins loading. Let's see console. To do access control checks. Let's say do access control checks. Fail to load resource. Okay. The network connection was lost. So these are cause error. Maybe or maybe not. We will be able to solve this. So basically what will happen is, since we are loading a local development, a lot of APIs uh, doesn't allow to use a local host by calling their APIs. So that is why there is an cause error. Well, let's see. It's also saying the same thing. So it's in backend, it's in reading for the client. I've implement fetching with the imported user ID, ensured string structure, covers which I will explain. Okay. So let's go to home tab. Okay, so this is base URL. So why it's saying zero the margins? I think that should happen. Allow your origins, of course, blocks the request. Home tab now imports user and uses the same base URL as onboarding. And this requires me to um, put things on my backend, but at least should right. I want to use the kite API for this. Check if we can do this directly without me adding the backend API for it. It's saying they cannot bypass course restrictions. Does this explicitly allows your origin? socket is working fine, but the let's try once more time. Okay, so let's try to do this once more. Yeah, it says the local host 3000 is not allowed. Okay, so it says local host is not allowed. Hmm. Ideally, this should not happen. I need to think of a better way. Let me remove this first, this parts tick. Yeah, let me remove this. So it's flooding the entire console log. So this is not working from localhost. So so let me see React. They have can't connect with Node.js. I'm trying to not like on use the front end supports only Node.js. Connect.js. TypeScript client library. Your request token. Get profile. Getting started. Auto reconnect. You can supplement auto reconnection. Let's try this once. I don't know. Whether it says Node.js 18.1. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. So I have the API, I have the API key is this. init generate session response, generate session request token API secret. Okay, so this I can put. Okay, let's try to use this. Let's import app. Okay, so can fetch margins, can fetch margins, API can access token. So I need to do is case equal to this, set loading is to set errors into none, try can't connect, just the API key, and then kc dot set access token session. I don't need margins, so kc dot margins order margins get margins, kc dot get margins, then data set. Okay, let's try this once. Okay, let's run the test server again. Okay, this is again saying, let's go here. It's, I think the same error. Origins is not allowed. This is due to margins. Access control checks. By the way, we could have also used this WebSocket client, but it's fine. We are already using this. Order update, ticker on order update, on trade, on message, subscribe. So let's go to okay, let's see. I didn't want to create this entire thing. I don't think I have an option. Okay, let's go to the backend and let's website and API Zerodha instrument search. Let me use this. User, no, I will say something like so we are in the margins, portfolio, positions. So these are the three things. So I will just use not user info. I will just use trading here, or I'll say account. I think account would be better. And let me just put it here. I will install this. No, not this one. this one. So options is fine. I'm not using get here. Let's just remove get. Body is fine. Okay. Exchange is not there, so I will use type, the kind of information that you want to type, and I will ask the user ID. So it will be type and user ID. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Data is. I don't want query spec. Okay, so user info cosmos dot get item. Yeah, this is users and user ID. So let API key is equal to user info, sorry, dot API key, and not this one, API secret, not the access token. So I can just use this. So API key and API token. So now let me just choose this. Okay, so new kite connect API key is there, it's fine, get margins and data. So it will be switch, let response data, which is anything as a null, switch, which is the type, case is margins. Okay, response is just case and get margins, and I can remove this entire thing, and I will just do this. Data is equal to response data. Okay, so this looks fine. So let me go here. Let me grab this. Let's try this once. API Zerodha slash account, and I will put body is a row JSON. So it's the user ID, then V090, and what's exactly its type? Type is the margins. Okay, let's try this. Okay, name clock is offline. Okay, let's just change this. So it will be localhost 3001. Okay, method. Oh yeah, so let's do post here. Yeah, so we got this information and quantity, and hi Ashish, sorry, I saw your message a little later. And once this is done, let me just okay there, and let me restart this also. Zerodha add-in, so it will be ngrok. Need to change this. And this is fine. Let me restart this entire thing. Go to the home tab. Let me remove this. I can remove this entire thing. No, not this one, sorry. Okay, so then I can say the URL let margin URL is equal to this will be API slash account. So let's do this. This will be post now. Authorization, this is not required. So this is type, and we have a user ID. User ID it is. I don't have user ID. Yeah, so user ID item is there. So it will be user ID atom. So let me just use this. Why there is an error? Okay. Okay, so this is fine. This is fine. Data is responses, and then data is fine. So it will be data and data. Okay, cool. I think this should work. Let me restart the dev server and let's see. Console in error fetching margins invalid response. I don't think this even reached here. Let me restart this also. And let me do a reload. Yeah, it reached here. Response data. Let me just do a console.log and do a reload. Okay, so I think my data is there, so it will be reset margins data. Yes, it will be data. And let's reload this. Okay, why it's going on tab 49. So data success, data.success. I don't need this. Okay, let's just remove this. Okay, yes, this is fine. Okay, let's reload. Yeah, okay, finally. So we have equity data, then the commodity data also here, and this I will change to an icon, most likely like a refresh icon. So this is, I think, pretty much looking good. So we have live price data, and then we have margins and the information that we are fetching, which is subscribed to Zerodha. Okay, this is good. Next I need to do a portfolio fetch. So I will go to my portfolio. Okay, get profiles. It will be port. Oh, they don't have portfolio. What the fuck? Get instrument, get holdings, get historical data, get LDB, get instrument. Yeah, MF holdings. I don't need MF holdings. Positions, get orders, get codes, get traits. Where is portfolio? Bro, I want to learn how we set a structured command to a bot and how can we set our algo so AI can trade. We just need to manage AI. Uh, I don't think you can trade with the AI as such at the moment because if you go to the LLM or any kind of model as well, it is a structured response. Like you give okay hi, it will give you hi, like a response. The thing is, AI doesn't do a live managing of your entire, I would say, portfolio or kind of a strategy that you want to run. If anyone says you that it can do live, it's not like that. But however, as I said, it has to be a trigger and a response will be you will get from an LLM. Supposedly, you say that okay, if the stock price of Reliance go above 300, I want to run something on the LLM that makes sense. Like you give it's a response. Sorry, gives you a structure that okay, if the price goes above 300, I want to do that or I want to do this. That is pretty much fine, but I don't think any LLM or AI can do a real time like a human based analysis and do trades for you. That is not possible at the moment because every LLM is made to do trigger based responses, what you ask and then you get a response out of it. Anyone selling you something like I want to do real time AI, I don't think that can happen at the moment. uh, but as I said, this Excel add-in I am making, this is not for AI purposes. uh, I think AI and all can come later because Kite MCP server recently launched they launched that we can integrate Kite MCP here somehow, but this is for I would say equity traders or some kind of an analyst who want live data or live information in their Excel files, because I've seen a lot of analysts do a lot of Excel based analysis. So this is specifically for these people, not for an algo trading. And algo trading is something like a rich get fast kind of a thing. Please don't fall for that. Your money is hard earned. Don't go that way. Anyhow, so I will complete the portfolio part here. Okay, thank you. And oh my god, they don't have get holdings. Yeah, I think this is the one. Get holdings. And then I will do case, then positions, get positions, get orders, get fund. Fund is not required. Get MF positions I can do. And get MF holdings. Okay, that makes sense. So this is done. And let's, I will try to show the, okay, one thing I need to do is the post back parsing. So if I go here, kite post back documentation, so I need to so basically post back gives you the information about the orders that you have put into the uh, in your trading and what their status is. So I want to show this status somewhere in my Excel add-in or somewhere in the file. I think it would be better to show in the file so that people can use it for analysis purposes. So what I will do is, so this is what they say. So the user ID, user unfilled quantity. Okay, checksum is not required. Order ID is fine. Exchange is fine. Status definitely needed. This is fine. Timestamp needed. Regularity exchange needed. Symbol and this is required. Okay, so what I'll do is, okay, I will add one more tab here. It says orders, subscribe, orders, and let's do uh, let me just use this orders tab. So this is orders tab. I can remove this entire thing, and I can also remove this. I don't need this. So let's go back here. Home tab, subscribe tab. One second. Okay. So home tab, subscribe tab, and let's just change this to orders. So this will be orders tab. So I need to, and yeah, orders is here, but I think this thing has fallen. I will change the calls to 5. Let's see. Let me restart the server. Yeah, so this looks better than orders. We can show orders here. I will tell. Okay, then let's use chat GPT 5.1 because it's good in logical reasoning, better than Claude. uh, let's go to WebSocket here. Okay, out from the WebSocket delivers these messages. Okay, post bag and non-binary data. Okay, I want to show the post back slash non-binary data from the WebSockets in our orders tab, and post back message is a JSON which is of the following structure. So let me give it the structure. Please show it like a please show it like a, okay, let's just do this for the time being. Then once this makes the UI, and it will add the, where is my WebSocket? So it will add the logic here. I got this has grown a lot. Yeah, so basically, Era buffer. If this is a JSN, then could you please tell me how to become a cloud network engineer? I'm doing MSc in computer networking certificates. Is certificates are enough in CC and computer networking? Man, I have very less experience with computer networking, to be honest. Um, my experience is more on the, I would say, um, digital transformation side, wherein I assess the um, processes and businesses of different companies, and I help them in the digital transformation space. Now, computer networking is a very niche kind of an area. I might not know how to do this well, um, because I am not an MSc dude by the way, in computer networking or any computer science. Uh, I have done. I am a CA, by the way, and then I have done some computer science courses, and then I went to I am Code to do my MBA, and then I did strategy consulting for PwC, and also a lot of other areas that I do strategy consulting for business transformations and process improvements. So, uh, if you ask me very niche computer networking or computer engineer kind of questions, I might not be the right person to answer this. Sorry for this. Okay. Uh, so this orders is done. Reduce the time and enable does it was part of the trading symbols and this isn't yet in yeah. Okay. Plug our WebSocket and app.jsx with the orders tab.js. Then if you like, I can add an orders tab and reduce the component. Yes. Okay, let's wait for this to happen. Also, my aim here is to uh, demonstrate how you can build products so that you can earn money out of it. I might not or never teach any computer science or technology related courses. See, my aim is to help people make money rather than I'm not a educator on that part, but there are multiple people who teach React or any kind of programming languages, but I think my aim here is to build products that you can market and then you can earn money out of it, because see, there's no point of having an education if you don't even make money out of it. So my aim is to more on that part. Okay, let's reload this. And let's wait for this. Okay, this is working fine. Live post backs from wherever there's no order updates received yet. Okay, so we will go to kite Zerodha and let's put an order there. Where is kite? 031. Okay, so let's go to, let's buy something a little cheaper because I don't have much money also. Okay, let's buy this edge and let's buy this. Let's buy one quantity and just let's buy. Okay, let's not buy this. inside is GVN. And okay, this is fine. Let's just place order. Okay, yes. So this is open. Ah, why did it go away? Those bugs. Uh, I have no clue where it went away. Check why the uh, check why the post back messages and orders tab disappearing. Okay, let's wait for this. One thing I can also do is I can add a table here. It says orders or order status. Yeah, order status table would be better. And it shows all the information in that table. After this, I can do that. Okay. Because I was building is list only from the tick data and is a rolling window of last 25 hours. Okay. Okay, I think the okay. The rolling of orders tab should be last 25 messages, but for the post back messages alone and not of the binary messages. Let's wait for this to change. Okay, the current method aggregates what types in one, which is isn't meeting the needs. Improving orders management. That is exactly this is orders item. Okay, so it will create a new state for orders, and we will see all our order states there. Okay, this has done a lot of changes. So keep on is of 25 post messages. Okay, this has removed. Okay, so this is done. Let me just restart the server and let's go to orders, and what we can do is let's shrink this. Let's take this here. Let's just move this thing for now. Okay, let's try to run it now. Okay, let's buy one more stock. They don't have any. Okay, let's buy this one. The most API script is zero. Why the everything is so bad? Idea is very bad stock, by the way. Okay, EVDL. Okay, let's eye this airport one. I think should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it says open here, and let me go to the orders. Okay, so my price is 99.63. Average zero quantities here. What was average? Why it's showing average here? Okay. Let's wait for this. Okay, the price has increased a lot then. And executed orders. Fine. Okay, let me buy one more. BEL. Let's Ola Electric. I don't know who drives Ola now. Ambil and Bajaj. Kendra. Vega. Let's buy Ola only. Let's try Ola. 38.82. High low variation of 100% 6 months. High low variation of 150% in 12 months. This is very risky stock. Anyhow, let's buy this. Okay, so we got this here, and man, even no is ready to move. Sell Ola also. Okay, it's sent. Ah, yes. Okay, so Ola is complete. Yeah, so I need to remove this scroll, by the way, or I need to make change this top part. Okay, so open, and it's complete. Quantity 101, average price was 38.82, and time and ID. Okay, makes sense. Now what I need to do is let's go to task pane, export, add using add order status table, export using sorry function, add a table function in task pane .js to insert a table with the name order status, wherein if the table exists, wherein the user can insert this table. So many ways again, I'm also one of them. I really appreciate your learnings. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks, Ashish. The user. See, at the end, it's generally about money also. So, see, then I think even you are doing any course or any certificate also, please there always evaluate how much return that you're gonna get. Based on my experiences, see, education is just a base level. It's your effort and the kind of um, the kind of thinking or the kind of I would say it's more it's little about luck also, but I think just put your best effort and it's then it's then it's everything is fine. It's not about education every time, but if you have not done anything, definitely education is more important. I'm not saying education is not important. When people say that there's AI coming and there's a lot of things, and you don't really need education now, I don't agree with that, because it creates a foundation that you need. So education is important, but more important is the effort that you put out there to earn money or to do something that actually keeps your pocket full. So that should be the aim, final aim here. Okay, so the name or the space, the user can insert this table in the Excel sheet. Now, when there is a post back message in app.gsx or orders tab.gsx, and there's a postback message in then update the row in the order status table is well. Use the order ID in the back messages to update the existing rows in the table. Okay, let's wait for this to complete. Okay, this is still pending. It's fine. By the way, we could have coded this entire thing also, but doesn't make sense. As I said, the idea is to complete a project or a um, of this add-in as early as possible. I know the fact that AI is far better than me in doing things, so I will rely on the AI to do this for me. Okay, it's updating the. Okay, this will sheets reuse existing table. It already exists. It's null. Okay, selection. Use the current selection as the top left cell for the table. I don't think so. What this means is that if the I have selected this row, it will create the table here. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so what I will do is, in case there is no table, make a separate sheet with the name order underscore status, and then create the table there for the updates. Make sure that we are not replicating or creating duplicate sheet or table in the Excel. Uh, put the guard slash checks for that. By the way, if you start using Copilot or anything for that matter, you will get to know after a certain point wherein the this AI is not good at. So as I said, it created the Excel function, but it never took the guards or the kind of problems that could happen in an actual production system. So production system like this um, order status table could be created multiple times by a person or by this function itself. So we need to make sure that it's only one table, only one sheet. So these are the things generally AI miss out on, and we make sure that we use or we tell the AI to make this better. Okay, now we are here. Let me restart this. And let's go to order. So there's no order updates received yet. And let me buy something more. I don't want to buy Ola again. Let's try Bajaj FC. Let's try this one. Okay, it came, it complete. Okay, so table didn't create. Okay, so table is not important. Sorry, not important. So I will ask to put a button here saying that add table. Orders tab, card header, put a button here to insert the order status table for the user. So let's wait for this to complete. A compact header in order that calls existing helper to, so you can create the order set directly from the UI. Okay, now let's go back. Let me load this. Insert table. Yeah, so this is inserted. Let me buy something again. Gold piece. I want to be connected with you, but I need to continue my remaining life. We'll meet. Definitely, Ashish. Please have a nice day. Bye bye. And let's go and buy this. Yeah. Okay. So this happened. Open order ID and status. Cool. So this is working fine. Yeah. So now I need to ensure that uh, that in case of order updates, we update the row in the order status table with that order ID and not create duplicate rows for the same order ID. Okay, let's wait and then we can do this. The reason I'm doing this that because I don't want to duplicate this uh, uh, this table this rows, and because if someone wants to see the this kind of information like a log which is open complete refuse and that it can also see it from this logs that it will show up here. So right now the order already avoids creating duplicate of the same order ID. Normalizes the pointer. For each order is as seen a new record is appended for each. So for each order ID, okay, let's see if this is. text. Yeah, so this is not working because there's the same order ID. Let's ask Claude. I don't think the duplicate check in the duplicate check order range. Okay, and I don't think the duplicate check is working while updating the order status table. Please review the same. Did you use the code that the order status? Well, the user is saying duplicates are being created, so I need to check the logic in. Okay, I found the problem is that you are getting the reader order, which is already a single cell value, but the order is one or the ID shall need to handle the case where the might be operand. So you're comparing the right values. Okay, let's see. And let's see if this works now. Let me do okay, let me also remove the this thing. Okay, let me buy one more stock here. Let's buy this Salon one. Okay, this is again the same thing happening. Mhm. I think this might not be working correct. Ensure that the value in the order ID of the order status table is always text and not a number. Okay, let me reload this. Let me restart the Excel also. And let's go here. Then orders, then let's insert the table and let's try to, I think, let me just cancel this. Yeah, this buy thing cancelled. Why is it showing the same thing here? let's wait for this to complete. So we have done WebSockets, we have done postbacks, uh, historical data. We can think of this later. Because historical data is not more used for back testing that I have seen. And let's go to orders. Like, this is the API to put orders, which is the most cumbersome part. I think before that, I need to get this portfolio and positions. This part is left. So then we have the this fix. We are comparing without it. We are always feeling causing no the code strips. Okay, let's see if this works now. Okay, let me restart this. And okay, this is restarted. And let me remove this also. And let's go to orders. Okay, let me remove this also. And insert table. So we got the table here. Let's put one order. Okay, let me put it like this. Okay, so let me put an order for something. Let's do this. I think this is the most cheapest one. That's fine. So this is open. Okay, this is still open. 35320. Let me just do cancel. If I try to do cancel here. Okay, yeah. So now this is updating. Let's do one more. Let's do ETF next year. 50 ETF next year. Okay. Okay. This is open. Now this is complete. This is same, but not sure why I didn't override this. Okay, I need to check this. And I need to revert this. Ensure that the most recent messages in the orders tab are shown on the top. So this will done. I will figure out why this is doing duplicates just for status. This I will check. And so this is done. Okay, that is done. Now let's do final testing. Reliance, that's BSC. So let's do subscribe and Reliance is a lookup error, right? So I'm gonna lookup error now. Where is the code? To the function.js lookup error. Okay, I know I need to change this. Okay, let's restart. Let's do reload. I need to reload this. Okay. Let's try this again. So it will be subscribe, Zerodha subscribe, little lines, and let's go to BSC. Again, a lookup error. Okay, let me restart this entire thing. Okay, let's do Reliance and then do BSC and then do subscribe, Zero Reliance and BSC. Okay, now it's working, I think. Yeah, so it will be 145.25. Yeah, so this is working now. Okay, this is working. Our order updates are working. Yeah, so subscriptions, it's working fine. Logs, search, let's search data here. Yeah, so search is also working fine. Okay, and the margins are working fine. So this is looking fine. I need to get next the portfolio and positions of the user. Okay, let's go to here, just home tab. This is entirely this. Okay, add a button in the home tab to get the portfolio and positions. Just create the buttons for now. Okay, so after this is done, so I will fetch the portfolio, then positions. I think orders is not required. I don't know how many. I don't think mutual funds is required as such. So these two I will show in the Excel file. So let's go here. Okay, let's wait for this. Okay, so I think this is done. Okay, so it's get portfolio and get positions. Right? Saying okay. I think it's better to do this. So funds and margins, let me put it here. Okay, so get portfolio and get positions. I can change this to an icon also. Okay, I will change this later, this is fine. Okay, so next I need to fetch on get portfolio, get the portfolio of the user from typing portfolio, the sample data, sample response data for portfolio is portfolios holdings just like for order status, create a sheet for portfolio with the table portfolio in the task pane .js. Is task pane .js. So the task pane .js wherein all the data is shown as table from the API. Okay, so this will fetch the portfolio information about the user and will create a sheet here and will show the information of the portfolio. Let's wait for this to complete. I need to make this logs full height also. Yeah, similarly to this also. So we are okay. Let's wait for this to complete. Okay, this is taking a lot of time to complete. I think once this is done, the portfolio and positions are done. I think the main thing then is just this orders part. Then placing an order, deleting it and all, which is more cumbersome and has uh, a lot of I would say information that you need to provide to put an order. I need to think on how we can do this. Okay, it did something. Acting good from the face the portfolio can show the next day on the portfolio sheet. Okay, let me restart this dev server and let's go here. I click on get portfolio. Okay, nothing is happening. In error fetching, fetching portfolio. Let me check. It's here. It's portfolio. Yeah, portfolio. Okay. Then it will be data and user data and data. Okay. I think it was an error. Let's reload this and do get portfolio. Yeah. Okay. Finally. So we got all the portfolio information now. Average price, last price, close price, day change, whatever it is. So we got the data here of the portfolio. Okay. Do the same thing for positions. So we have portfolio and so we have this. See, one thing we can also check here is, oh, let's wait for this to complete, otherwise it will break the Excel. Let me wait. Okay, so it says this is done. Let's just reload. Okay, portfolio is there, and then let positions. It says error fetching positions. What exactly is this? Positions. Well, console this log, and one thing I noticed is that this is coming wrong. So I will change this to portfolio. And also here, portfolio. Okay, now I need to reload this. And let's try portfolio first. Let's delete this. And get portfolio. Yeah, this is working fine. So name has changed. Now let's show get positions. That's not working. So get fetch positions. Day net. Okay. Okay, I didn't provide it the reference for positions. Okay, my bad. So let's go to positions here. Net and day. The data response for the positions will be of the following schema. Okay, So once this is done, I think this is a group by kind of a group by. So it's a group by day or it's group by net. So I can ask this to create a pivot table instead of going just a simple table. Okay. Okay, I just I use the new response dot net era before the okay. Then let me restart this. Okay, I need to give it again this thing. Fix the error and home tab. Let's wait for this. Okay, so it says it's done. Let me restart this. Reload. Why is it not reloading? It's a script error. Okay, yes, so it gave me the positions now. Can we have a pivot table for the positions to show both net and day values? Okay, let's wait for this. Now it says it has done this. Okay, let me run the test server. Continue this. Yeah, position net nd. I think this is fine for the moment. I just don't want to show. I don't want. I can I can figure this out later. This pivot thing is fine. So we have everything most likely figured out. So this portfolio thing can be done better. Uh, it just gives you a portfolio, nothing else. Okay, this is good. Mhm. 1 minute. Okay, so next we have orders. Orders are tough, by the way. We also have alerts. We trigger when we're researching conditions. No, okay. No setup notification. So what exactly the notification means? Simple alert. Okay. Alert triggers order. Basket structure for AT alerts. Retrieving alert. Okay. But where I will get this notification? Like seriously, they didn't provide. Where will you get this notifications? Is it on their app or is it something else? Or or is it on WebSocket? Alerts. Let's see. They are doing alerts. Messages and alerts from the web. Okay. The data field will contain the message string. Okay. In addition, the text messages, alerts, and order updates the same as the ones available as postbacks. So alert is just a postback kind of a thing. Okay, let's figure out this alert later. See, I can put alerts here also, but let's wait for this. I think this is not that important. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Let's go to orders. Okay, we have in orders, placing orders. Okay, this is the entire thing. Placing orders. Okay, let's just go to a different tab. This is fine. Let's just start a new chat. And what I want is I want to show an orders table. So, okay, let's see. Now, what is happening is how do I is fine, man. So the way I am thinking of doing this is uh, so the user place an order. So we do need to do a verification out of based on this. So we need to do a verification. Then it's verification. So how we do a verification, that's the point now. So I will create a schema of the orders. Order schema of Zerodha for validation. Okay. And this schema will be used. I know this is not a good. Let's change to decision verification. Yeah, so my god, and let's do verification. So we do use, I will use AGV library for validation. Okay, now let's remove this. Okay, let's ask first. We need a table wherein you people can put information for which they want to. I would say they want to. I won't be doing modify from this add-in. I don't think people will do a modify. It's very unlikely to do modifies. Yeah. So what I will do is okay. Or a schema of, yeah, for validation. Okay. So let's start with we need a table wherein people can put information for which they want to place an order. Okay. go to here, create a orders table that people can insert using a button from the home tab, which will be used by the users to place order. Okay, use sheet name as orders and table name as orders, and the document below is the documentation of Zerodha on placing orders. Make sure that we capture all essential information in our table. Okay. By the way, we do definitely need these name of the exchange, trading symbol, order type, quantity, product, price, trigger price, price at which the order can should be triggered. Disclose for equity traders. Validity, DTL, iceberg, this iceberg quantity, auction numbers not required. Market protection, it's okay. These are, I think, optionals, but I think this all icebergs also is optional. Validity TTL is optional. I think these definitely are required. There's 7 8 things. Okay, it's still okay. wait for this to complete, and then we can show it somewhere either in the orders or somewhere else. Create the order sheet and insert table but into home, and that calls it. Okay. Twice discrepancies. Okay, now we'll add this new grid into the home tab by importing and adding an insert order table button in the UI. Okay. Okay, so it has edited the home tab and created this task pane also. Okay, let's reload this now. Okay, orders will come here, then it will create it and now show the order which has all this initial info. Okay, let's insert this table. Okay, variety, trading symbol, exchange. Okay, I need to create a schema. Okay, I will import a schema. Okay, anything which is optional should be in, which is optional should have header in brackets. Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's reload this. Let me remove this table. Let's do it again. Okay, price is disclose validity. Okay. create 3 more columns. The start with the name, status message, and order ID with a black color header, which will be used later on. And order ID. Okay. Okay, for this I will status colon child header cell with the black brown font letter use. Okay. Okay, now let's restart the dev server. Let me remove this. Do insert. Yeah, okay, this is looking fine. Okay, now the 3 columns. Okay, this is fine. Okay, next I need to do an order schema.json. I will use okay, we will be using AGV or validation of the information provided by the users for placing orders. Create a JSON schema in order schema that shall be used for order placement validation. Okay, let's wait for this. By the way, it's already 3:15. By the time we finish this, we will not be able to test this orders thing. Anyhow, it's fine. We can do the testing of orders tomorrow when we have a lot more information. Okay, so once this is done, uh, the thing is we will use this table as a base, and then we will validate this information against the Zerodha's order JSON schema and tell the user if this the information that you have provided here is good or not. And if this is good, we place the order on Zerodha. Otherwise, we will show a error message here saying that the information is not correct. This should be this should be that. And to do that, we will use the AGV library, so which this copilot is currently doing. So let's wait for this to complete and then we can test this thing. Either way, this is coming from here, this entire schema and the values that they need. Okay, status this is done, this is read only true, this is read only true. Okay, yes, this is fine. And verity, I think I need to check this now whether this is correct or not. Regular AMO CO is working auction. Then we have trading symbol, minimum length 1, exchange, which should be an enum, which is fine. Transaction time is buy and sell. Order type is market limit, SL, SLM. Quantity should be an integer, is this fine. Product type string, yeah, product is from CNC and RML. MI is MTF. Price, then trigger price, price and trigger price. Okay, price and these are optional, which is fine. Disclose quantity, this is also fine. Validity, day IOC TDL, validity TDL, this is also fine. Iceberg quantity, protection and tax. Required is variety or symbol, exchange, transaction type, validity. All of, yes, this is important. This looks good. Yeah, this is what exactly we needed. Schema, AGB setup. Okay, let's go to AGB schema validator, multi-standard. Getting started. Use npm install. Basic data validation. Okay, now I need to capture the thing. So what I need to do is now a user has selected this the table, I need to select the rows that the user has selected, and I will show it here with the button process orders. Okay, the home tab, I can just put insert card header is a style. I think this title is fine. I think I will put it here, it's fine for the time being. Process orders, and what I need to do is, let me reload this. Process orders, I want to show a bottom sheet. Google bottom sheet React model sheet, which will open something like this, and before you can start using that, you can install motion. Okay, so motion, and this, it's new in v5. No one cares what is v5. And is open. Okay, is order sheet open and set is operation false. So this is a sheet. Let me put it in the end. After this is order sheet open, and this, and what I need to do next is, let's just change this, set is equal to 2. True. Okay, let's try this now. Let me reload, and this, yeah, looks good. Okay, I will create a sheet, order sheet.jsx here, and export default order sheet const order sheet, and is open on close. Okay, that's fine. On tab, let's just remove this here, and let me show this here. It's open on close. Okay, order sheet, this is fine. Okay, let's try. find variable react order sheet. Okay, need to import react. Okay, this should be fine now actually. Okay, yeah. Now if I click on this, yeah, it shows me fine. Okay, process orders, and okay, now what I need to do is home tab, process orders. What I do is on clicking of the process orders button, select all rows based on the selection of the rows by the user in the orders table, and then show them in orders sheet for confirmation. Yes. So I want that once they have selected these rows and they click on process orders, all the orders that is selected by the user is shown here, and then and it says confirm, then only we go ahead with the processing and validation of these orders. Let's wait for this to complete. Okay. Okay, this is taking a lot of time. I think this is more about the system thinking of what to do next. Okay, so it's created a function, the task pane. Yeah, get selected orders on sheet. Observations table 0 then TP. I don't know where this is. I don't think we need this. I'll remove this later. It's a text. Okay. Uh, 03 for tab. Read the structure of the. Okay, if no results, show the residence from the user to select rows in the table. Now, when the user clicks on more rows in the order, process users are loaded from the show the order for confirmation. Okay, good. Now, I need to do a reload. Okay. Okay, let's variety. Can we show a note on each of the header in the orders table based on our order schema, wherein user get to know what it is and what kind of value it expects with an example. So it will be easier for people to know exactly how to use this table and like the header, what it really expects in the header. While it is doing this, so let's do, I will do this. I will do regular here, trading symbol. Let's take Tata Power BSC transaction type. Yeah, it's buy, order type is market, quantity 1, product cash and carry. Yes, it's like cash and CNC. Price, it's not a validity. So validity should be day, regular order. And I think this is good. I will put one more here. It says Reliance. Okay. Okay, sorry. So when you select this and I go process orders, yeah. So confirm the below order status. Message and order ID is not required. I will remove that. And let's wait. Yes, okay. Also, we don't need to show the message status, order ID in the confirmation sheet. create easy to read necessary read card with necessary information in the confirmation sheet. Also do a quick analytics on the also do a quick analytics on the total orders to be placed so that the user get to know how much and how much is being placed. Okay, so this is working. Let me delete this sheet. One thing I need to do is, if I do this and I just click on process orders, yeah, nothing, it's good. Okay, now insert. Okay, this didn't change. My god, I think this is the limit reached of Copilot. I think this is the reason why it might show 500. Yeah. Okay. Okay, anyhow, we anyhow won't be able to put an order today. Let's do this. Okay, changes this. No, this is bad. Okay, I think we need to work on this table. I think somewhere this has broken. Let me just to keep. Yeah, let's do. Okay, this is updated. I think the orders table is broken, wherein the table is not correctly created with the note on the header. Check task pane. Let's do this. Okay, it says it is done. Let me reload this entire thing. Let me remove this orders. Okay, but there's still no, what exactly this. Okay, table is being created, but there is no note on the header cell. load the dev server, and this is fine. Let's just insert orders table. Okay, now again this is missing the note. Okay, I will check the documentation of this. Let's put variety is regular, is Reliance, exchange is BSC, transaction type is buy, order type is, I think it's market, quantity is 2, product is CNC, validity is day. So if I select these, supposedly it is to process orders, the order summary, total orders 1, buy 0, products, CNC is varieties regular. Okay, let's, if I do this, quantity is 2. Okay, if I do a duplication, so and I do this, select orders, total orders, sales, by 2. Yeah, so these will be shown as differently. If I do, sorry, if I do one more here, and this time I say I want to do Tata Power, and with a quantity of 5, and I do process orders 3. Yeah, this is looking fine. So this is good. Add a confirmation on the header of the order sheet for users to confirm the placement of orders. Okay, let's reload this. Process orders, confirm, cancel, and let's do process, confirm, and place. Good. Now I need to run the validation on confirm and place. Run the validation as per order schema using AGV, and then show its status on the orders table using the column status and message. Okay, it says the validation is done. Okay, let me restart this server. Mm, Something. I'm getting this error when reloading the app. Okay. Uh-huh. And let's do process. Then do confirm and please invalid. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so this has to be changed. This message thing must be an integer. I think order schema, this I have to uh, make better. Then there's slash exchange. On confirm and place, don't close the sheet but show the result of the validation for each order placement in order sheet. Okay, this. So the next thing I can also do is I can change these from not text to like a drop down, so people know, okay, they have to select this one of the values. So added state management. Let's reload this. Let me select these process orders, confirm and place valid, invalid. Okay, the validation result error, result error should be within the same order in order sheet and not as a separate section of results. Okay, so I need to reload this again, and let's just reload this. Okay, why is it showing an error to me? Okay, this is fine. If I select this and I use process orders, so it will show me this. And if I do, yeah, so it will show me the errors that are there against this specific thing. Okay, this looks good. I need to now make my validation of a Zerodha order better, so that people use the same method to put in this information here, and then we can place the orders on the Zerodha API. Otherwise it will show an error directly here that okay, this is not good or this is not good. Okay, I need to uh, provide full readable errors to the user in order sheet and also in okay orders table. So it will provide the full error with also the readable error. Readable error is means that suppose that the exchange should have been an NSCBSC NFO. So then this value should have been exactly this NSCBSC NFO. So this is changed. Also, whenever order, whenever process orders is clicked, we clear the values of the select the values of the status message and order ID in the orders table for the selected rows. Okay, so now let's go to here. Let's do a restart and let me click this process orders. Yeah, this is cleared and this we show and confirm exchange must be all this, price must be a number, price is optional by the way. So okay, I need to now make this schema better. Okay, I will read the guide documentation again, this entire thing a little better, and then I will manually do the changes in the order schema. Maybe tonight or tomorrow we can do it, and then we can do a test of sending or placing orders from the Excel file. Cool. Okay, thank you. Bye.